Okay, so I have a ton of stuff here, a ton of stuff from the Sephora VIB sale. I also have some items from MAC, there's stuff from LUSH, Saks, Makeup Geek. I made an online order. I'm gonna start with the Sephora products from the VIB sale. I will go ahead and leave the timestamps for the different stores down in the description box in case you wanted to bounce around between like MAC or Makeup Geek or whatever. The timestamps will be down there for you. I ended up getting some items that weren't even on my radar at all, but these ones were. These are the Black Magic set of 2 makeup remover cloths. This is what they look like here. So these are very similar to the makeup eraser. I have a travel size of that and I really love it, but I've used it so much that it's really getting worn. You get 2 of them in this little pack. It's $12, or you can get 1 of the makeup erasers for $20. But the makeup erasers, they're just so large. So I like how these are a little bit smaller because I do like to hand wash these. So I'm really excited to use them. I definitely think that these are worth checking out. Obviously, I still have to use them. I haven't even tried them yet, but I'm very excited to have these. I purchased one of these for my mother and it's very pretty and I've always been lusting after it, but I've never bit the bullet, and I've kind of been on like a blush no buy just because I had so many, but I have been hitting pan on quite a few of them recently. This is one of the Marc Jacobs blushes here. Oh, they're pretty. I tell you, this is almost worth it just for the packaging. I think this packaging is just immaculate. It's gorgeous. It's very sleek, and you have the little button here to pop it open. There's a little thing here to keep the blush safe. I did use this yesterday and I really liked how it turned out. So you get 2 shades. You get this lighter shade that has a teeny bit of a sheen to it, and then this more neutral kind of nudie matte shades. So you essentially could use this as a highlight, mix them in the center for a lighter shade, and then use this one as a deeper blush. So you're essentially getting 3 different products in here. I really like this whole idea. I might pick up another one of these in the future. This is beautiful though. This is number 506, Flesh and Fantasy. That right there, if you can even see it, is just the lighter shade, like the highlighter portion. That in the center is the whole thing mixed together, and then that is just the matte shade on the end. When you mix them together, it almost gives like a lighter pinkier sheen to the blush. So I really have been enjoying trying this out. I was thinking maybe I'll do like a get ready with me with a whole bunch of new products. If you guys would be interested in that, definitely let me know which products you'd be interested in seeing in that get ready with me. When I was in store, I picked up another one of these. These are the Lancome Drama Liquid Pencils. I swatched this one in store not too long ago and I was sold. This one is in Paradise. There's a swatch of Paradise right there. I just like how it hits the light in just the right way. It's really bright, but it's not too light of a green. So I'm really enjoying that. It's almost like a bluish green. When I was around the Marc Jacobs items, I was just kind of swatching stuff and I saw this. I thought it was extremely beautiful, so I picked it up. I really didn't need it, but you know, it's okay. This is one of the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer glosses right here. I got the shade number 326 Pink Flamingo. It's very pink, but it's light enough and it's not super opaque that you could pair this over essentially anything, I think, especially like a nude like what I have on today. I could easily toss this over the top and it wouldn't really affect the color too much. That is a swatch of Pink Flamingo right there. You can see it's pretty sheer. You can build it up so that it has like that milky kind of pink sort of color to the lips, but I think this is gorgeous. It smells very minty. I'm excited to play around with it and see how the formula is. Oh, Kat Von D had her Metal Crush eyeshadows on sale. I was really worried that they would sell out before the sale, and a lot of them did. I really have been wanting to pick up the shade Iggy, which is like that mermaid green. It's like a teal green. It's almost like the color of that liner, but a little bit more green to it. Anyway, I was able to go in store and find a store that had a couple of them still in stock, so I was able to pick up 3 of them. This is Electric Warrior. I do have a cream shadow that is extremely similar to this, so I would like to try and pair those together, but this has like a slight sheen to it. So that one, that is Electric Warrior right there. Really, really beautiful shade. I think that's gonna be really fun for the summer, and I think it pairs kind of cool with that liner right there too. So maybe I'll try that look together. But there was Electric Warrior. I also picked up the gold one in Thrasher. This has a little bit more of like an orangey or like a mustard sort of a tone to it. It's not like straight up gold. I have a hard time wearing golds, but I think this has a little bit more yellow to it and I can pull it off. These almost feel wet. They're so smooth. So that one was Thrasher right there. That is really nice. These are still on sale for $13 if you can find a store that has them in stock, or sometimes they go in and out of stock online. And then the last one that I picked up is Raw Power. This is like the burnt kind of reddish color. That on the end, that is Raw Power. That is stunning. I think these two, Thrasher and Raw Power, would be very beautiful together. So I've been wanting these for a while. Really happy that I finally bit the bullet and was able to pick up a couple of these Metal Crush eyeshadows. I am very worried that she's discontinuing them, but maybe they'll show up at Marshall's or something and I can finally get the green one that I've had my eye on. Oh, this one, I actually took my daughter in on one of the days and she picked out this here. This is one of the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks and she picked out the shade Lolita. This swatch right here, that is Lolita. It looks so dark on my lips. She can wear it and pull it off. She has a little bit of a deeper skin tone than I do. I'm super pasty, but it just looks so dark on my lips. But anyway, that was Lolita right there. I got a backup of the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. On my lips, I have the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color in Slay. I love these so very much. They smell like chocolate milk. Mine is almost gone, so I got a brand new one of these. This kind of caught my attention at the last minute. This is from Smashbox, and I really don't have a lot of stuff from Smashbox, so it was kind of cool that this caught my eye. This is one of their photo edit eyeshadow trios right here, and this is the one with a bunch of glitter in them. They have 3 different trios that have glitter like this. They have a ton of these with like matte shades and everything, but the glittery ones, there's only 3 of them. It's supposed to look like a camera lens here, but very, very, very beautiful. If you look on the back, Pick Me, I guess, is the name of the trio, I'm assuming. This big one, this is Fever Dream, and then Pink Sparks is this one, and this one down here is Heat Seeker. Very beautiful. And they're so smooth. This matte one is so crazy smooth. I love it. So there are the 3 swatches right there at the bottom. I think this is really beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. And the glitter is very nice. I'll have to try it out and see if there's any fallout or whatnot. But if this works really well and there's not a ton of fallout, I'm definitely gonna pick up the blue one. They have a blue one of these with the blue glitters. I think it looks absolutely stunning. So really excited about this. Let me know if you've tried these out. I really haven't heard a lot of buzz about this trio here from Smashbox. Oh, I did trade in 100 points on one of these Laura Mercier caviar sticks. This is the one in Vanilla Kiss. This is spot on. It's like a touch lighter than my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but it's very similar. It almost looks like a white right here, but it's definitely off-white. If you ever see these as 100 point perks, definitely pick them up because the amount of product in these actually is half the amount of product that's in a full-size caviar stick. That right there is Vanilla Kiss swatched out on the hand. You can see it does have like a slight difference in tone than my skin tone, but when I blend it in, it looks really nice on the eye. So that was the swatch right there, blended out a little bit. I had picked up an eyeliner from the Marc Jacobs line at the fall VIB sale, and I love that shade. I picked up the shade Peridot, and I was just kind of going through them. I had the one in, there was like a wine colored one, it was like a reddish brown, but I swatched this one and I liked this a little bit more than that wine colored one. So this one is number 46, Jazzberry. It's extremely unique. It's not like anything else in my collection. So that is what the liner looks like. So that is a swatch of Jazzberry right there. Is that not the most beautiful freaking color you've ever seen? It's very pretty. It hits the light in just the right way. It's like a purpley pinky mauve kind of color. I really like it. This might have been a 100 point perk of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I don't need any more eye primers, but I was thinking I would probably give this one to my daughter since it's a decent sized eye primer. So I got one of those. I also got a little mini of the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. This is like their new packaging. I really like having these around for travel, so this one can go in my travel bag. When I was in store, I was swatching some Dior stuff and I decided to pick up another one of these. I finished off the one in 001 pink in the past. I think it's 001. This is one of the Dior Addict Lip Maximizers in number 006. And it's called Beige Sunrise, and this is their high volume lip plumper. This one is like a nude gloss, but it's so sheer that it really just looks, it'll just give the illusion of being a little bit juicy on the lips. So it has a little doe-foot applicator, really beautiful packaging, really love this. That is a swatch of it right there. You can see it has just the slightest hint of color. It doesn't plump the lips to where you feel like they're massive and they're burning or they're freezing. It has the slightest bit of a cooling mint kind of flavor to it. It's like a sweet mint. Really beautiful gloss, really love it. Very excited to have another one of these. These are the Peace Out Acne Healing Dots right here. These are pretty cool. If you have a large breakout or like a cystic acne spot. I had one right over here the other day and I pulled these out, let it stay on overnight, and when I woke up the next day it looked considerably smaller. I definitely feel like these work. Comes with 2 sheets like this. If you open them up, they are resealable, which is good because I feel like the little dot disc things might dry out. This is what the little strips look like. There's 3 of them missing here, but I will say if you're gonna get these, cut them in half or cut them into thirds. That's what I did with this one over here, and I could put it on 3 different areas and let it sit overnight with just using the 1 disc. My daughter used 2 of these, so that's where the 3 that are missing went, but I think these are cool. I definitely wouldn't use these on like an everyday basis, but if there's like a main event coming up, I definitely think that these will help you minimize the large breakout area. I was introduced to this line last year. I was sent a lipstick from YSL Beauty from the Octoly website and I fell in love with the formula. I think it was around my birthday last year, actually. That's when it was. But I got one of the YSL Volupte Tintin Balms. This one is in Dream Me Nude, number 1. This is so gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So that is what it looks like there. You do have a different color of lips on the center. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on this one. It's very balmy, it's very thin, it's a really beautiful formula. It has a nice sweet fragrance to it. And the swatch here, it looks a bit dark, but on the lips, it just looks like the perfect amount of nude. It looks really good on the lips. So that was a swatch of number 1 in the Tint in Balm from YSL Beauty. This is the other one. This is the one that was sent to me from Octoly, and then this is the one that I just purchased. This is shade number 5. You can definitely see the lips a little bit better on the darker shade here, but they're really sheer on the outside, and then the core has a little bit of a pink moisturizing kind of balminess to it. I really like these. They're very nice if you're in the mood for like something on the lips but you don't want something really opaque and heavy and something that you have to be precise with. I definitely recommend these. I think they're really nice. So just for reference on these lipsticks, this bottom one here, this is the Dare Me Plum number 5, the Tint in Balm from YSL, and then the top one right here, that's the nude one in number 1, Chase Me Nude. Really beautiful lip products. I really enjoy these, so happy to have another one of these. I had to replenish this. I love this. It's one of my all-time favorite products. This is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. It's the bi-layer, bi-phase one, so you just shake it up before you use it and it takes off everything. So this is super cheap. I think this is like $14 or $15. Really great product. It doesn't cloud my vision, doesn't make it blurry or anything, and it gets everything off. Speaking of eye makeup remover, I traded in 200 points. These were each 100-point perk, so I got 2 of the Clinique Take the Day Off, the makeup remover for your lids, lashes, and lips. I really like this, so I traded in 200 points on those. I think in my last empties video for March, I was talking about how I was almost out of my Clinique toner. I really love the clarifying lotion in the #2 version. I've been using that one for years, and I had a subscriber question me on why I was using that, because it does have alcohol as one of the top, like it's within the first 10 ingredients in this product. But I did repurchase this, even though that kind of made me hesitate for a little bit, because I don't want to be putting a toner on my face that has a ton of alcohol in it, but I really love this product for my dry skin. Anyway, I got one of these toners, even though it has the alcohol in it, but it made me wonder about ingredients and which toners I should be using. But I did find a Clinique clarifying lotion or a toner that doesn't have alcohol in it. This is the Clinique clarifying lotion twice a day exfoliator. It's alcohol free, and it is the version 1.0. So I'm excited to try this one out. This one smells a little bit more like witch hazel, but it has a really nice fragrance to it. So I'll get back to you guys on my thoughts on the alcohol in my toners. But anyway, I picked those up, and because there was a sale going on, I decided I might as well just pick up another one of my Grande Lash, the Grande Cosmetics Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. Really love this stuff. I mean, if you look on my lashes over here, my lashes are so long compared to what they used to be. This is really long for me, so really enjoy this product. You have to use it for a good probably 3 weeks before you can even see any results. But if you use it every single night, your lashes will start to get really long. The lashes on the very outside of my eyes are almost too long. I recently tried out a little foil sample of this product and really liked it. So yeah, another random item that I ended up picking up in store that I wasn't planning to purchase, but this is the Hourglass Mineral Primer. The Veil Primer. This is really nice. It's very smooth on the skin. So I just got the little mini guy because I don't go through primers very fast. I don't use primers on a daily basis, but this is a really beautiful product. It's very smooth. It really helps any fine lines that you have. It just softens them a little bit. So really excited to pull this out and play with this a little bit. You guys know I'm a sucker for the Stila Glitter and Glow shadows, but they just released some of the Shimmer and Glow shadows. So I had to pick up a couple of them. So I got 2 of the Shimmer and Glow shadows. Grace is the lighter one, and then this is Pegale shade right here. This is Grace, very gorgeous. And then this is that Pegale. I think that would be really beautiful as a liner or just kind of smudged out at the outer corner of the eye. This one looks stunning, probably all over the lid, or maybe just dabbed at the inner corner, but wow. These are gorgeous. I have a problem. I really enjoy these products. I love them so much. I also picked up another one. This is one of the Glitter and Glow shadows. This one is in Sea Siren. I think these used to be limited edition. I think they're permanent now, actually, but this, oh man. This is really beautiful. Yeah, it's not showing up as pretty as it is, but let me just tell you that swatch is not translating. This is stunning. The way that it kind of goes from that pink to a purple, and then it's got like this aqua teal shimmer running through it, glitter running through it. Oh my god, it's really beautiful. You can't really pick up how pretty it is in this video, but I'm telling you, this is a gorgeous one. Swatch it in person. I did end up picking up this. I tried to pick it up in store. I did swatch it in store. It's absolutely beautiful. I think that somebody as fair as me could get away with wearing this, and I definitely did not expect that. But this is the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. But I picked this up because I thought it would be a nice item for a giveaway since the highlighter is limited edition. So I'm gonna have a little blurb down in the description box if you want to win the next couple of products that I'm talking about. Follow the directions down there. I'll have a link for Rafflecopter so you can go enter the giveaway. It's not going to be anything difficult, but you do have to be a subscriber. So first item in the giveaway is going to be the Anastasia Resi highlighter. I also have been saving this for a giveaway. This is the little trio set here of the Stila glitters. This one has Diamond Dust, Kitten Karma, and Smoky Storm. I have the full sizes so I can give you swatches. So the 3 swatches, it's gonna be hard to see. This one is Diamond Dust. That one in the center is the Kitten Karma, and then the one at the bottom is Smoky Storm. So those are the 3 that are included in the little set here. I also have a little baby of the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Love this stuff. This is the $20 size. This is the little mini size of the Boom Boom Cream. There's also 2 MAC eyeshadows here. They're just the refill pans. There's one in Sketch, which is like a purple, like a purpley plummy sort of crease color. And there's also Amber Lights, which is like a yellowy golden, orangey golden sort of shade. So they're really pretty. Look up swatches if you're interested in those. I also have 2 caviar sticks. So like I mentioned before, if you have 2 of these, you actually have the same amount of product that's in the full size. So this is really great. I got the shade Vanilla Kiss for you guys, and also Au Naturel. Vanilla Kiss is just a little bit lighter than Au Naturel. Au Naturel has a little bit more of a pink tone to it. It's very similar to MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly. So those 2, they're both like a satiny matte formula. These 2 items showed up as duplicates in my Sephora Play box, so I just thought I'd toss them in as extras. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer. I have dry skin, so I have no need for that. And then also a Sephora Contour Eye Pencil. It is a waterproof 12-hour wear in the shade number 26, Suede Shoes. It's just like a deep navy blue Sephora liner. I also have a little guy of the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Just a little travel size of that one. A Sephora Rouge Cream Lipstick in R04, the red. I'm assuming this is a red Sephora lipstick. I don't know, I haven't opened it. And then I also traded in 100 of my points on this product. This is one of their Makeup Forever's blushes, I guess, but I would probably use this as an eyeshadow if I was going to be using it, but I got it for the giveaway. So this one is in S214. I'm not gonna touch it, just opening so you can kind of see the shade. So really beautiful. I think that would work easily as an eyeshadow or a blush. So those were all the little extras and, like, you know, little freebie things. But the main things in the giveaway are the deluxe size of the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, the Anastasia Resi highlighter, and the Stila little trio of glitters. So I will leave all the details for winning the giveaway down in the description box below. Definitely check that out. Okay, back to the Sephora stuff. So I did need to pick up another one of these. This is the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Lining Pen. Just another one. I have a sample that showed up in my Sephora Play box, or Sephora Play bag, a couple months ago that I've been using. Really have appreciated that since mine died not too long ago. My Kat Von D tattoo liner is almost dead as well, but this is a fantastic liner. I think I definitely prefer this one over the Kat Von D one, especially for like the inner corner of lining. It's so easy, it just glides right along. It's so smooth, it doesn't skip, it's a brush tip. Fantastic, fantastic liner. Highly recommend that one for sure. I had the Too Faced Bonbons, Chocolate Bonbons palette in my cart, and I was this close to picking it up, and then I was like, you know what, no, I need to get something that's a little bit different, that doesn't have the same shades in every single palette. So I went with something that I've never tried before. I have no idea how this brand is. I've never tried anything from this brand. If you have, definitely let me know. Give me your thoughts down below. But I decided to go a little bit out of my comfort zone and pick up a Violet Voss eyeshadow palette right here. I'm actually really excited to play with this. I've only seen like 2 people talk about this, so it was very last minute, not really something that I had on my wish list. If you watched that video, you could see. Let me swatch a couple of these. I'm so nervous, I haven't even touched it yet. It's just a couple swatches from it, but incredibly pigmented. I'm very impressed. So definitely going to have to do like a get ready with me or something using this palette. Let me know if you want to see that, or if you have any ideas on what you would like me to film with these products, and I'll definitely do that. I also picked up a Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick. This is the new version that she just released. I had Lovecraft, the shade Lovecraft from her old formula, her original formula of her lipsticks, and I finished that off, was it last year? Ooh, this color is so pretty. It's essentially like the same shade that I have on my lips right now, but it's coming off a little bit deeper than it is in person, but that is a swatch of Lovecraft there. It's like that perfect kind of mauve-y, pinky nude sort of color. Really excited to have this back in my life. Oh, finally, this last thing here, I almost forgot about it. This was very last minute for me. I had a sample of this, tried it out. I actually really enjoyed the sample, so I'm still testing it. I feel like it can look a little bit cakey if I'm not careful, but anyway, I bit the bullet. I got a foundation, and I really don't have a ton of foundation in my collection right now. I finished off 2 of them recently, which is insane. So I went on a limb and picked up the Dior Skin Forever Perfect Makeup. This one, it does have SPF 35. I got the shade number 14, 014. Beautiful packaging, really into the packaging. I think that's so beautiful. I love the frosted glass. But yeah, let me know if you tried this out, what your favorite foundations are, especially if you have dry skin. I posted on my Instagram that there was this amazing Sephora store that had like Givenchy, Guerlain, there was Pat McGrath in person, there was Tom Ford in person. I've never seen these products in person in a Sephora, so I scored a sample of the Guerlain L'Or primer. This is the gold primer with like the little gold flecks in it. And then I also got a sample of the this Dior foundation. I'm gonna go to Sally's really quick because I only picked up a couple things. Every single year in March, Sally's does a deal where the Sesh products are buy one get one free. I probably should have got 3 of each, but I just ended up getting 2 of each. So like I said, I got 2 of my Sesh Vite top coats and 2 of my favorite base coats. These are the Sesh Clear. So really happy to have gotten half of this for free. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Ulta really quick and then I'll go to MAC. So Ulta, big old bag right here. They had their 21 days of beauty sale going on. I did pick up a couple things, not very much. From the sale, I picked up 2 of the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils. Last year when I got them, I think I got medium brown, 2 of the medium brown, but this year I got 1 of the medium brown and 1 of the dark brown. So dark brown is just a titch darker, a tiny bit more of like a red tone to it almost, but you really honestly can barely even see the difference between these 2 when they're swatched out on the back of the hand. So I did have a bunch of points that were expiring. Well, not a bunch. I had like almost $18 in points that were expiring, so I had to use them. So I got another one of the Stila Shimmer and Glow shadows. Of course, this one's been on my wish list for a very long time. This one is in Cloud. So it's got like this gold shift to it, but it's like a lavender purple almost. It's very strange. It's this end swatch right here. Maybe you can see in here, it's like a shifting shade. So it goes from like that lilac-y purple to a gold. It's very pretty. I really like it. There's another one called Boheme that's very similar to this, but it's more of like a purple, true purple sort of a color. So I definitely have that one on my list, but I think I'm pretty much maxed out on these dang Stila shadows. They're just so good though. I also found 2 nail polishes from Zoya. One of them is on my nails right now. As you can see, this one is in Aphrodite, like an orangey red with orange shimmers running through it. So it's really beautiful. I really enjoy this one. And then the other one that I got, as you can see here, this one is Dahlia. This is one of the pixie dust ones. This is like a black base, jam-packed, clear full of these gorgeous silver shimmers and glitters. I also picked up one of the Butter London Glaze and Eyeglosses. I have the one in Oil Slick. I love that thing to death. It's drying out just a little bit, but it's still good. I can still use it. But I wanted to try another one of them, so I got the shade Mermaid. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see how pretty this one is. This is probably not going to translate very well on camera either, but they're almost like a jelly, like a jello feeling. They're very wobbly, jiggly. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. You can't even see the gorgeous shimmers running through this. Oh, that's so frustrating. So it's this beautiful, like light silvery base, but it's got purple, like a lilac-y purple and lime shimmers running through it, like a duochrome shift. Oh man, it's beautiful. I'm so frustrated that these colors are not showing up how they look in person. I also picked up 2 pairs of lashes, or I guess 3 pairs. This is a dual pack of the Kiss Ever Easy lashes in number 3, I guess. It's got the little clamper things down here, the applicator thing, so I have that. And then this pack of lashes, these are the Blooming lashes from Kiss. They have multi-angle technology. Instead of just having like one swoop of lashes, it's got like different layers. You're supposed to be able to look on the side and see how flared out they are, but I thought they looked really pretty. I don't wear lashes very often. This will probably last me for the rest of the year, honestly. So that's how often I wear lashes. I have a couple products here that were sent to me from Octoly. This is my all-time favorite, hands down favorite hairspray. I love the fragrance of this. It smells so good. It's almost like a cologne unisex sort of fragrance. This is the Sexy Hair, Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play Volumizing Hairspray. This was sent to me complimentary from Sexy Hair through the Octoly website. I love this stuff. It can leave the hair a little bit crunchy if you spray it too close to your head, but if you are like a good 12 to 16 inches away from your hair and you give a fine mist, it'll keep your hair in place. You can actually push your hair up as you spray and it'll hold the lift. I really like using this hairspray when I tease my hair. My hair is very long, as you can see, and I just cut off like 3 inches, so it's really hard to get some volume in my hair, but when I tease my hair and spray it with this product, I love the results. I love this hairspray. I'm so happy to have this in my hands again. This is from Hot Tresses. This was sent to me complimentary from Hot Tresses, but this is like a travel pack of their hair products. You get the shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in treatment. The reason why I applied for this hair kit here was because it's supposed to work with your hair if you don't want to heat style it. It's supposed to cut the frizziness of your hair. I have straight hair, but my hair is so frizzy when I try and style it. The box says that they use natural, highly organic botanical ingredients that are deeply absorbed into the hair to help heal and repair, boost strength, stimulate the growth, hydrate, and smooth the frizz. It's also sulfate-free, paraben-free, 100% vegan, and highly botanical. So I will get back to you probably in an empties video or a favorites video, whichever one comes first. I also have this from number 7. I really like these. These are the number 7 Instant Results Revitalizing Hydrogel Eye Masks. These ones do not slide whatsoever. The Patchology ones that I've tried in the past, those would slide down maybe like that much, but these do not move. They almost have like this greenish teal sheen to them that looks like highlighter. I like how they feel on the under eyes. I like how my skin feels afterwards. I like that they don't move. It says on the back here that they're supposed to adhere seamlessly to your under eye contour, creating a cooling airless layer on the skin for effective delivery of key brightening ingredients while working instantly to reduce the appearance of puffiness. I agree. I think that they definitely decrease the puffiness. I wasn't feeling very good and I used these in the morning and it felt like $1,000,000 underneath my eyes. So I was very impressed with those. And then the last item that was sent to me complimentary from the brand Tan Luxe is the Face Illuminating Self Tan Drops right here. I've tried the water, the tanning water in the past. You're supposed to mix this one in with like a dab of your face lotion or your oil or whatever that you put on your face at night. This is a little bit trickier to use. You really only need 2 drops to do your entire face. You can put anywhere between 2 to 4 or 1 to 4 drops, as many drops as you want. I did 3 last time. Not gonna do that again. I'm definitely gonna stick with either 1 or 2 drops because it was just almost too much. I did like the tan. It didn't fade off in patchy areas or anything. It faded off gracefully. I really need to use it a little bit more before I give a more thorough opinion. Not only do I have stuff from MAC, but I also have stuff from CCO. I recently went to New York, and on the way back to Rhode Island, we stopped, I think it was in Connecticut. There was a CCO. Oh my gosh, they had this crazy sale. If you spend $100, you get 50% off. So I'll talk about the sale in a minute, but let's go over the actual products that you can purchase from a MAC store. You might know they did just re-release some new shadows and a couple new lipsticks that were out in the past. They just re-released them again and put them into the permanent rotation. So like I said, there was 4 new shades that were released, and one of them is Uninterrupted. I'm so excited. I have been wanting this shadow for so long. I've been trying to track it down on like eBay or all sorts of weird places, but I never got my hands on it. I did get a dupe, the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Camel, that is very similar to this. This is Uninterrupted. It's like that pukey, kind of orangey brown, yellowy brown sort of color. Very smooth, very buttery. That is a swatch of Uninterrupted right there. This is Tete a Tint right there. It's like a peachier version of soft brown. That is a swatch of it there. I also picked up Kid. That is Kid right there. It's very smooth, extremely smooth. But that is a swatch of Kid right there. I think all of these would work beautifully as a transition shade. This one is in Gold Bit. It just looks like a gold, honestly, but let me give you a swatch. I was really nervous about this initially because I thought it would legitimately be gold, but it's not, surprisingly. It's very wearable. So that is Gold Bit right there on the end. Hopefully you can see that. Super pretty. It's got these little micro shimmers in it as well. My husband ended up picking this up when we were in New York as a surprise for me, and I was so excited, but I swatched them. It's very sheer. I've heard really bad reviews about this product, so I don't know. I might be returning it just because I can't get the shadows to perform. They're very sheer. So this is one of the new Nico Panda collabs that MAC's done. This is the full face kit in Preppy Panda. The packaging is adorable on these. You can see there are the 4 shades right there. This one and this one are incredibly sheer, so sheer. And then, let me slide this over. This one's really beautiful. I love that color, but it's so sheer too. So this entire thing, I think I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, return this or exchange it for something. If you have any ideas about how I could get these to work a little bit better. They're beautiful. I really love the packaging. I love the colors, but they're just not performing like I want them to. So like I said, the CCO that we stopped at, if you spent $100 worth of stuff, then you got 50% off of your order. So I was like, well, that's a great deal. So if I was gonna get like $30 or $40 worth of stuff anyways, might as well just get $100 worth of stuff and cut my total in half. So that's what I did. So I have my receipt here so I can show you exactly how much everything costs. I picked up some new shadows. I have 6 of them here. This one, this is Vibrant Grape. This is a satin. So these MAC shadows ended up being $5.62. So yeah, so that is Vibrant Grape right there. I'm definitely happy with that one. I also got one that's very similar. This one is Plum Dressing. It is a Velux Pearl. They might look very similar in the pans here. This one is Plum Dressing that I just barely swatched. So that was Plum Dressing right there. That was the Vibrant Grape. So Plum Dressing has just the slightest bit of a sheen to it. Very pretty though. Then I got a couple greens. This first one, this is Lucky Green. Right here. I really enjoy a good green shadow. It's hard to find a good green one. So that is Lucky Green right there. This is actually a permanent shade that you can purchase right now. I think all 3 of these are. So this one was Lucky Green. This is Bolorama. I think that came from that bowling collection that they just had out. Bolorama is definitely more of like a yellow, more yellow than green, but a yellowy green. So that was Lucky Green, that is Bolorama. And then I got an orange. I don't have any orange MAC shadows, so this one is Up at Dawn. I think this was from some kind of collection or something, or maybe they just discontinued it, but this one is a satin. Looks very pretty. There is a swatch of it right there. I think that it will work very well with maybe even some of these other MAC shades just as a transition. I don't usually use oranges, so I'm very excited to play around with that one. And then the last MAC shadow that I got was the Volux Pearl in the shade Freshwater, and I think this one is a permanent shade as well. Oh yeah, this is very bright and intense and beautiful. This is gorgeous. The sheen on this is beautiful. I'm very excited to wear that. And then I was actually able to score 2 of the Fluid Line gel liners, and they're crazy cheap. I think I got both of them. They were $6.12. So I have Waveline here, and this is one that I've had in the past. I finished it off and I really love it. So it's like a deeper navy sort of color. That is what it looks like there. It's almost borderline like a bluish purple. I also picked up Siahi. Is that how you pronounce that? S-I-A-H-I. It probably just looks like a black, but it's like this greenish blue with this kind of sheen to it. Let me give you swatches to see if you can kind of pick up the color. Maybe you can see it better over here. There's a bit of a sheen to that Siahi shade, but I think they're both really beautiful. Very excited to have Waveline back in my collection. I was going to repurchase this when MAC had the 25% off sale, but I'm glad I waited because $6 is way cheaper than the standard 20 bucks that these normally are. The final thing that I got at the CCO was something that I almost picked up at the MAC store the last time I was in there. I was trading in some lipsticks for back to MAC, and I almost got this. This is the Prep and Prime Lip Primer. It's basically like a lip treatment that you put on before your lipsticks, especially like a liquid lipstick or something super drying. This is what the packaging looks like here. Super pretty. It's got like these little glittery shimmers in the packaging, and then it is just the like a white balmy consistency. So it's just clear. It just provides a nice thin layer on the lips to keep them soft and hydrated throughout the day. I think with the discount and everything, this ended up being $5.87. So can't beat it. I think this is normally like 17 or 18 bucks. So very happy to have this. I've been wanting it for a while. So yes, score, total score at the CCO. Lush, well, just one thing from Lush actually. My husband, when we were in New York, he actually picked up the Rose Argan body conditioner. This is the big tub of this stuff. I told him the small size was plenty, but he got the big one. Man, this smells so good. This stuff smells delightful. If you like the Rose Jam body wash, this is the exact same fragrance, or the Pearl massage bars, this is the exact same fragrance. I've never been inside Muji, but my husband decided to pick up a couple things. I've heard of Muji before, but I've never like ventured in there. So I have a couple items here. These first ones, I was gonna pick these up anyways. These are their hair cutting scissors, and these actually have the like tapered end so I can razor my hair and like thin it out a little bit instead of using an actual razor. So I was very excited to find these. I was gonna buy a pair anyways. Then he also picked up 3 brushes, and these are surprisingly soft. I didn't realize they'd be this soft. So this one I think is like a travel kabuki. You just twist this and this pops up. You could use this to touch up powder. This is so incredibly soft. I definitely want to start using this, but I haven't heard anybody talk about Muji brushes or anything, so if you've tried some of these, definitely let me know, or if you've ever been inside a Muji store, let me know. And this one here, it's also a travel size, and I think this one is magnetized. Yeah, this one is the liner brush. So I think it's very compact and nice to have in my purse if I need to touch something up. I could probably also use this as like a lip brush as well, but I love that this is magnetized. So there was that one. And then the final brush that I got is this little baby one here. I think this is the lip brush. So you pull the bottom off, you put it on here, and it just pops the lip brush part out. So I really like this. I think this will be nice to just kind of toss in my purse and keep it with my lip products. I just posted on my Instagram, there was a 40% off coupon code going around for Makeup Geek. I've never actually purchased anything from Makeup Geek. I've wanted to though, because I do have a blush named Cherish, I think. So I definitely wanted to pick that one up, but I haven't done that yet. But I wanted to kind of dip my toe in with some of the eyeshadows. So made an order on the Makeup Geek website. It was a little nerve-wracking because I'm not quite sure what to expect from these shadows. You might have seen this in my makeup palette, eyeshadow palette collection video. I'll toss that up in the cards if I remember. But these 5 shades right here are what I picked up. This one's Creme Brulee, Cupcake, Bitten. That is Desert Sands and Dragonfly. I'll do some swatches for you guys. That was Creme Brulee. That one in the center is Cupcake. That is Bitten. That is Desert Sands, which is supposed to be a dupe for MAC's Uninterrupted that I just picked up, which is that one right there. And then this last one here that I'm going to show you, this is Dragonfly. This is very smooth and buttery. I'm very impressed with some of these shades. So wow, look at that. That looks gorgeous. So yes, I'm very excited to play with these. This was in one of my most recent videos, my Get Ready With Me. I talked about this new product. My husband picked me up some items from the Saks store. This was one of them. This is the Chanel highlighting powder in number 10, Ivory Gold. That is the actual powder there, the highlighter. It's got like this wood grained embossing in it, I guess. It's almost like stamped in the highlighter. I thought that this would be way too dark for me to wear, but it is beautiful. It actually has more of like a beige tone to it than you would think. You'd think it would be more gold. That is what it looks like swatched on the finger. It's very hard to describe because it's very sheer, but it's buildable, and it's not really impactful, but it is at the same time. It's like a sheer wet look on the skin almost. So there is a little swatch of it there. If you want to see this on the face, definitely go to that Get Ready With Me video. It was like the quick and easy lazy makeup. He also got me a nail varnish, a little nail lacquer here. This one, this is the Longwear nail color in number 622 Violet Piquant. It's this really deep kind of purpley blue almost. It looks almost black on the nails when it's on the nails, but I think this is super gorgeous. So very happy to finally have a Chanel nail polish. Maybe this will make an appearance in my project polish at some point. And then I also got one of these. This is the Laura Mercier Full Blown Volume Supreme Lash Building Mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara. They stopped selling it at Sephora, so I can only purchase this at like Nordstrom. This is what the mascara looks like here. I really wish that they would sell this at Sephora again. I'm not quite sure why they stopped, but the brush looks very basic, the wand looks very basic, the formula is almost like a gel. It's almost moldable, like if you put it on your lashes, you can like push your lashes up like this and it'll keep the curl up. So it doesn't ever really get crispy. So love this mascara. And then the last items here, my husband surprised me with these two. These are the Tokyo Milk Neptune and the Mermaid Song of the Siren Shea Butter Hand Cream. So there's this. This is what the box looks like on this. This is number 49, I guess. This one, I thought it would be way too floral, but this actually has a very soft, sweet fragrance. I do like this. I like this a lot. The notes here, they're pressed petals, rose water, mandarin, aqua, and marine. So very beautiful little hand cream. Can toss that in my purse. And then he also surprised me with this guy here. This is the same fragrance, the same line. The Tokyo Milk Eau de Parfum in the Song of the Siren. This one comes in like a major box and everything. The last Tokyo Milk perfume that I got didn't come in a big box. It just had like an enclosed box on this. So that is what the perfume looks like. Really happy with this fragrance. definitely something I can wear in the summertime. So anyway, that was it. Those were all the products that I picked up recently and a few items that were sent to me complimentary from the brands. Anyway, I really need to go wash my swatches off now. I'm covered in swatches. I'll leave all the details for the giveaway down in the description box, and that is it. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.